Mioded Quartz Primer. Surfaces should be prepared for Mioded Quartz Primer, which is the base coat for all Mioded lime-based plasters. Rough or uneven surfaces should be made smooth and then primed. New drywall should be sealed with PVA primer. Painted surfaces finished with eggshell, satin, or glossy paints should be sanded lightly and then primed with an all-purpose primer. Smooth surfaces finished with flat paint do not require any preparation before applying quartz primer. For use over drywall and other interior surfaces, quartz primer should be diluted 20% with water. For cement surfaces like brown coat, dilute quartz primer by 35% with water. Quartz primer can be applied with a roller, brush, or sprayed. Let quartz primer dry at least 4 hours before applying first coat of plaster. First coat. Use a stainless steel spatula and trowel to apply the first coat of Marmorino Palladino in a smooth, even fashion. Make sure to cover the entire surface and maintain a wet edge during application. Working in square yard sections, pull the excess material from the surface and spread into the next area you are working on. After 5 to 10 minutes, come back to the area with a damp sponge and lightly scrub the surface in a circular motion to ensure that an even coat is achieved and to raise the grain of the plaster, making a slightly rough surface for your next coat to bond to. Let the first coat of Marmorino Palladino dry at least 12 to 24 hours before applying your second coat. Second coat, Travertine Effect. To create the Travertine effect with Marmorino Palladino, a special aggregate called Z4 stone should be mixed in 10% by weight. This aggregate will make the paste thicker and will create a more dramatic, old-world travertine effect. Once the Z4 stone is thoroughly mixed in, apply your second coat of Marmorino Palladino in a smooth, even fashion, but just a little thicker than the first coat. Smooth out the material just a little and let it set up on the surface until it becomes firm and not so wet. To create the travertine effect, hold a putty knife on the blade so it is rigid and use the tool to scratch the surface in a horizontal pattern. Continue across the surface until it looks organic and like an old-world scratched travertine. Let the surface sit for a few more minutes and then come back with your clean stainless steel trowel to smooth the surface with light pressure. To give the surface more character, Meoded Bellatrix glaze can be applied to wash in some color and to make a more distinct natural stone look. Meoded Bellatrix glaze is a concentrated plaster glaze that can be tinted to any color and can be used to enhance Meoded Marmorino Palladino, Marmorino Tintoretto, or Tonocino Firenze on both interior and exterior surfaces. Dilute Bellatrix glaze by at least 8:1 with water for the first coat to ensure that the plaster drinks up the glaze and that you have more open time with subsequent coats. Simply apply with a sponge and make sure that all areas receive the first coat. Tint the following coats of Bellatrix glaze to any color you desire and dilute 4 to 6 times with water. Here, a complementary color is used to accent the scratched areas on the travertine surface, making this distressed area slightly darker. Once completed, you have a natural travertine stone looking finish that is beautiful, easy to apply, and can be incorporated into almost any decor. Tint the following coats of Bellatrix glaze to any color you desire and dilute 4 to 6 times with water. Here, a complementary color is used to accent the scratched areas on the travertine surface, making this distressed area slightly darker. Once completed, you have a natural travertine stone looking finish that is beautiful, easy to apply, and can be incorporated into almost any decor.